Was Tanya Roberts' beauty truly too bold for the world to handle? Or is the internet once again blowing a vintage moment out of proportion? You've likely seen the headline screaming about outrage over newly surfaced bikini photos of the legendary Bond girl and that 70s show star, with some claiming they are too daring even for an adult audience. But before you buy into the scandal, we need to look at what's actually happening behind the lens of this viral storm. Tanya Roberts was never someone who shied away from her own power. From her breakout role in Charlie's Angels to her iconic turn as Stacey Sutton in A View to a Kill, she defined an era of Hollywood glamour that was as fierce as it was feminine. The photos causing a stir today aren't actually new. They are high-fidelity restorations of her most famous shoots from the 80s and 90s, including her legendary work for Playboy and promotional stills from Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. The so-called outrage stems from a generational clash. In a modern world of filtered perfection, Tanya's raw, natural, and undeniably bold aesthetic feels like a shock to the system. While some critics argue that these images are too much for public platforms in 2026, her millions of fans are pushing back. They argue that these photos aren't just about skin. They're about a woman who owned her narrative in a way that was decades ahead of her time. What's even more interesting is how this conversation has revived interest in Tanya's incredible life story. From her humble beginnings in the Bronx to becoming a global icon who eventually chose a quiet life dedicated to animal activism. She wasn't just a face on a poster. She was a pioneer who lived entirely on her own terms until her passing in 2021. So, is the internet right to be shocked, or are we just witnessing the timeless power of a true Hollywood legend? Tell us what you think. Are these vintage shots a celebration of beauty, or has the line finally been crossed? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the stories behind your favorite icons.